My pleasure, the Plot Chaser.
Pallid light.
Is unlimited recovery rounds on champion mobs still a thing at the latest patches?
Let us press on.
I'm not sure there's ever been unlimited recovery rounds on anybody, except very, very specific enemies. You have unlimited recovery rounds versus two enemies of two size or Pelagic Guardians. Those are the only enemies I know of in the game that give you unlimited recovery rounds. So, and of course, two plus enemies. So I don't know that anything has changed for that at all, one way or the other. You should be very cautious of fighting the Shambler. Disc soup can, because that is an extremely hard fight. The go-to strategy before was to stun him twice, but that may not be possible anymore. So if that is the case, you should be very wary of it.
Of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Especially since retreating is very unlucky for me anyway. Alright, welcome Mark Poops to the team. And we're at full roster again. Let's go take a look around. There's nothing good there. Let's take a look where we're going. We're almost certainly going to the Hag. Hey, and a Blasphemous Vial out of it. They did nerf the Blasphemous Vial. It needed a nerf. They've given it more stress. It used to be, I believe, 15%. Now it's up to 25. That's actually a fairly good balanced item now. That item was way too good before. But that's awesome. We're going to pick that up. If we kill the Hag, we want that. Another Blasphemous Vial available over here. Don't have to kill a Hag for it, but we have a damage buff, so this is a good time to clear out the Hag. And the rest of this garbage is just that, pretty much garbage. This hasn't moved, so it looks like this is going to be here until we do the quest. The mark of the outcast is there. So. Okay, and 8 deeds if we do that right, which would be great. How are we doing on our blacksmith upgrades? Getting there. Need crests. Need crests. Alright, okay. The Hag. I need to do reliable position 3-4 damage. Jester is pretty good at that. Especially when the Hag has double actions, which she does, which means she bleeds twice around, which means bleeds are stronger versus her. Having 0 stress when I entered the Hag room would be great too. So I could run a level 3 Jester if I have one. Social Mechanic is good to go, and he has Wield Tactician, which works out fucking perfectly for this. So that's a pretty easy pick for me. Position 1 damage that does consistent damage to position 3. That sounds like Bounty Hunter. Could also be one of my Hellions. Either of them have, we got a Warren Scrounger buff there, and we have a Precise Striker there. It's something. What's the Bounty Hunter at right now? 3 as well. Hag is humanoid, but you can't use Collect Bounty on the Hag. You can only use Finish Him. We're not going to be stunning the Hag, so this is just lower crit percentage. But what you can do is you can buff up the Bounty Hunter's damage with things like Planned Takedown. You can buff up the Hellion's damage too. But think about that in a minute. I can't remember if she has protection or not. Fuck, my neck is killing me right now. Alright guys, I need a quick break. I'm going to walk away from the computer for just a minute. I need to stretch this neck out. Back in a minute. All right. So we killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. Did a little bit of stretching as well as nuked some lunch. So I have some microwave food here and we'll be chewing on in a minute. We're just going to sort out what we're bringing to the hag. The goal is to focus on damage. Damage in position 3 and 4 in particular, as well as having a comp that's going to get to the hag through the wield without too much stress. So we're probably going to set up some gestures for that. And in the meantime, guys, if any of you have any suggestions for... this is kind of a weird thing to ask, but it's a crowdsourcing style thing. I don't know what I've done with my monitor setup. I run a dual monitor setup. I have you guys right there. That's chat. When you see me glancing over there, that's me glancing at chat. I do that a lot throughout the day. It hurts right in here in my neck on my left side, the same way I'm looking towards chat. And then I have my primary gaming monitor here. The rest of my setup's been really good ergonomically. I'm not like feeling back or any other sort of pains, right? But just recently, in the last 2 weeks or so, my neck is fucking killing me when I'm streaming. So I'm just going to crowdsource it out there. If anyone has any suggestions on dual monitor setups for something to minimize neck strain or something like that, I would love a Twitch message about that. Feel free to shoot it my way. Anyways, I'm going to mute the mic temporarily as we set up our party composition and I eat my food, and then we'll get going onto the hag and move through that, hopefully. So I'll see you guys in just a second. So the only immediate downside I see with this group is I don't actually have a lot of damage camping skills. And there's no reason I shouldn't run damage camping skills. I'm actually considering dropping either the Hound or the Flagellant for a Bounty Hunter for the extra damage stuff. Alright, food done. We're back. Should be back until we're done streaming for the day. Well, clearly, you know, bio breaks, tea breaks, stuff like that. But I mean, the general sense of it. Yeah, so I like this a little bit, and then I look at it and I go, there's no damage buff. There's a damage buff here, but I'd actually like all 12 stuff buffed into damage to deal with the Hag. Hag can be scary otherwise. So a part of me wants to run to drop the Hound. The Hound has no damage buffs whatsoever. I mean, that's not totally true, though. I can use Dog Treats, which is essentially a pretty big damage buff as well. So that really does kind of argue against the Flagellant, who I really like in the wield as a whole, but... I mean, if we're looking at... That's 2 for a camping buff. That leaves us 10 for anything we want. Well, 6 on the Hellion's pretty solid. There's the fucking Hellion. Come on! Oh, there. I mean, it's probably okay like this. It's not the one we were using. Maybe run the Bounty Hunter like this. That'd be nice. So that'd be 4. Maybe a disease cure. That'd be 6. That's double damage buffs. And something like turn back time, or every rose has a thorn for like 9, and then another accuracy buff for 12. Does that work? Am I just imagining those numbers? So 7, 9, 12. Alright, let's try this comp. It means the Bounty Hunter is the stunner until we get there. We need to make sure we have the correct skills on. Just in case, we'll have every rose. In case we get overwhelmed by stress. Bounty Hunter has the correct skills. Sui has the correct skills. We have no nighttime ambush prevention there, which can be a little bit annoying right before a boss fight. Especially since I like to clear out the boss stuff ahead of time. Okay, what do we want for actual gear? We want a Berserk Charm and an accuracy buff. Too bad those Jester items don't have accuracy on them. What if this was like position 1 accuracy would be like a pretty decent buff for Jester, but... Alright, Flagellant, we're gonna bring... I like max HP on them. The other one that's been good for them has been Stress Relief, or Stress Resist anyways. We have no Human Slayer rings, just an Unholy Slayer ring. So there isn't really a lot they can bring, honestly. So I guess Stress Resist it is. A lot of our stuff interacts with the curses now. The downside of this comp is we lose position 4 damage. We're gonna have to use the Bounty Hunter to stun them out of position 4, so the only way that makes any sense. Jester, we already have set up. Why are you cycling differently than the guys I have selected? Okay, that's those 2 taken care of. The Bounty Hunter is stunning. What is the quirk? Last Gasp? I would like speed here if I could get it. Plus 50% move skill chance, plus 35% bleed skill chance, plus 15% accuracy on range skills. It's so fucking garbage for what we're trying to do. But again, I don't seem to have any good damage items in here. Do I just bring it? I mean, the move stuff is actually going to be useful for this comp because I can't hit position 4 except with Flashbang. I guess we're bringing that. It doesn't feel like an item I want on the Hag. I know, I'm putting a lot of time thinking about this. This is one of my least favorite fights in the game. Or rather, it was one of the fights I find consistently the hardest. So I am definitely haunting around here a little bit. Where are my Hellions? Why can I never see them when I scroll up and down? I think I'm going to change that comp. Alright, so we're now missing rank 4 damage projection again. Okay. I'm not happy with the trinket selection. I need more damage on the hag as much as possible. So we do want this one. It's sometimes even worth running harvest versus the pot. Just sometimes it needs that one little bit of damage. I don't know if we're going to be doing damage to that though. Alright, let's level up punish. Let's level up redeem. Let's level up transfer. And I think the rest of that is good for now. On Oak Dragon, let's level up. No, we're not going to bring in Oak Dragon, so it doesn't matter. On Sui, let's level up Sacrificial Stab, Eldritch Artillery, Demon's Pull, and we're missing position 3-4 stunning right now. It's going to make the fights harder till we get there. So again, we're running suboptimal until we get to the final position, and then optimal once we hit hag. Is that the plan? That is the plan. Do we have the double camping buffs, battle rage, and sharpened spear? We do, so that's going to be 6, 8 with dark strength, and then either 11 with tiger's eye or something else. That seems okay. Okay. All right. We have Reign of Sorrow. I guess Reign of Sorrows would actually be useful in this comp since we have no real way of doing shit to the back rank before that. Okay, that's going to be what we're going to bring. As I said, I'm pussyfooting around on this. I'm a bit worried about this fight. Let's bring damage and accuracy. Let's bring... Ricky wants to bring damage at lower health. Might actually be useful versus the hag for once. We could bring stress relief there. We'll think about that last one in just a moment. Sui with healing and stress resist, I assume. Accuracy wouldn't be bad here either, but I can't think of any plus accuracy items I have. Did I bring that stone home? I didn't. Has like 4 accuracy on the worry stone. Is actually decent. I think a stun here would be good for the first stuff. Except we're already pretty good. We just won't be able to double stun. Okay. That's fine. Stress resist, probably not. Or probably, maybe. And what does that leave? Leaves the flagellants. I like Martyr's Steel on them. And minus stress, minus speed. Not real thrilled about that. Stun percentage, of course, is nothing. Debuff skill doesn't do anything here. Do we have a bleed item? We do have a bleed skill chance item. Tempted to run that. Weird. Felt like we had better items in this, but we're using a kind of mix of fairly shitty items. Okay, well, that's what we're bringing. Let's do it. Let's make sure our weapon upgrades are up to date. They were not. We need to sell some crap. Start with the ones I'm not going to be using. Always very resistant to selling fortifying garlic, even though I almost never use it. Alright, we need just a little bit more money in here. Solar Crown, pretty shit. Except this good in the last fights. I guess I hate Calming Crystal enough that I probably would just sell that. I like Debuff Amulet for some fights. And I'm tempted to sell this. I rarely use that. But there's times when speed matters. I think we're bringing this as is. If we can afford to go like this, we'll do it. Okay, so we just wrecked our money situation. Enough food so we can camp. Enough shovels so we can get where we're going. 2 keys. I do want an herb for this guy when I get there. I already have one though. And have shovels. Bandages are good here. And torchlight. I want torchlight for the hag. I don't really care about torchlight before then. So I'll run 8. That ought to be good. Keys, shovels, everything else. I don't think I have guys in the sanitarium right now. But I have 1,000 something left in gold. Do we need anything else sanitized? That one needs to go. Anything else? Wheeled Phobe needs to go. So we're gonna have to sell another trinket, unfortunately. But we don't want to waste the weeks on having those people be unavailable. So we have to sell something else. Am I ever gonna use this? 10 extra range skills, 12 dodge on a grave robber. No, I'm not. Okay. And was there anything else? Food, shovels, keys, bandages, torches. No. Hag debuffs. Let's bring a couple more of these. Alright.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane
Took a while.
practices
Sorry about that.
impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
Alright, let's plant, harvest, and brew on the next screen. Good work.
There is
Okay, we know where she is.
in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
I think we want to scout this area, though. So, let's do that. Get as much loot as we can. Oh, a map's really nice to start with. Did I bring food? Why does my inventory seem so? Because I don't have blood in it. Look at that scout ping. What a monster scout ping. And he's still going. What? What's that? Did that just scout ping the entire dungeon on first ping? I'm not bringing a moon ring to a hag fight because I'm fighting hag in full light. I'll use the moon ring on other stuff. If it wasn't a boss run. That's a ridiculous, ridiculous scout ping. Okay, it also means my loot's going to be really easy to get. Let's hold the torchlight until we take this battle here. Oh, I didn't scout my own corridor, though. That's kind of annoying.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed with misintent.
I just walk out here, take this fight here. There's a ghoul. Highlight's good there. Sucks, Stewie. Alright, nuke him.
Weakened.
Stab him. Bleed him. Smash him in the face. Oh, he's 1 health away. Team! Oh, team. You make me so disappointed. Double miss is fine, though. We'll be okay with that. He might act. Oh, he's dead to the dot. So we don't care. We need to turn on the right skills, too.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Alright, in particular, that's fine. How about this guy? Actually, this is fine. Just feels like a weird order. That's fine. I want bleeds here, but I want the bleed when I get there, not now. Okay. Douse torch jet? Yeah, we can.
Let's
grab this, then back up.
Much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Actually, no, we want to go, not quite yet. Another map. Another map's not as useful as that first map. Let's go take this room battle with treasure, then walk back. It seems really wasteful, but I don't want to use the obstacle removal there. Do I have water? I don't. Let's grab it here. Poisonous sap, you say? Okay. Oh, this team doesn't have good in the way of trap disarm. It's too bad. Might get some extra stress out of these traps. How am I feeling the buffs from the new... Which buffs for each class? I didn't think very much of the leprous changes. I don't know. I didn't think there were all that many balance changes, honestly, in terms of class balance. He's dead to his next round.
Terrible assault.
Stress nuke sucks. I'd like to stun this guy.
Confusion.
That's what I didn't bring any of. I didn't bring any stun amulets. That's a concession to the boss. Stab there. Let's heal there. I'm going to do a breakdown of each of the classes in the near future for my YouTube. So if you're interested in hearing those thoughts exactly, I will do that at some point.
The slow death.
110 versus 155.
Unforgiving.
I think we're just going to take the damage. Don't Rhino whip me, please, just point blank. Thank you. Yeah, it hurts real good.
The blood quickens.
10 per round, so if we stun him, he's dead, so we can throw heals. Good.
Diminished.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a class guide, like one of each, talk about each class. I think there's I've been waiting on the balance changes before I did anything about that for this last round of interest for it, so.
Confluence of skill and purpose.
Alright. Oh, we could have taken another heal, but I was chatting. Chatting with chat. Screwing myself out of stuff I should be doing. Alright, let's take this. Grab the stuff. I really want to bring home crests out of this, but I need money. Because crests are gonna let me get the accuracy boost out of the town building. Which would be super nice. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to my shovels for greeting curios. So we're gonna go up to this one. And then back down and through here. So, I know. Blaming chat, what can I say? Alright, what do we have? Another pack. Could probably do that on the way out. Probably be better. That's the shovel I've been holding on to. Let's do that on the way out. Stress reduction here if I want it.
Decimated.
Finale magic. No stun on the back guy. Or the front guy, rather. I would like to kill this guy before he crits me every fucking round.
Palpable fear.
Dots there. And damage there.
As the fiend falls, a
Nice
faint
crit.
hope blossoms.
Alright, start stress healing. Dots for days.
The will to fight falters.
Big hit. Heal the front line. Stress heal there.
A time to perform beyond.
I think we just do damage. Now he's dead to the dot. We can just take a protection buff. We're gonna have a fight in a minute though. Do I want a damage debuff? I don't. So we'll move there. And let's self heal.
Prodigious size
enough.
alone does not dissuade the
I
sharpened
want
blade.
these. It's just too many fucking bandages. There's a bunch of curios left, but I'm not gonna have space to interact with them at this rate. Need the torches for the last fight. Need the medicinal herbs for the last fight. Fine. I take this fight just for shits and giggles? Yeah, it's gonna be a shambler, but Let's just take it anyways.
Eradicated.
Okay. Legend seems really good. It's not bad. He doesn't have a stun. His attack's pretty nice. I need money. I've got to get some sort of compromise between money and crests. I don't know what the ratio of trading portraits to crests is, but I bet you it's better than 2 to 1. So probably I should have kept the portrait stack and tossed a crest stack and just used the trade. But I didn't think about it in time. All right, towering ectoplasm. Hilarious.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh, 3 health. The Hellion can't hit position 3 from this this lineup, so. It's the symbol. This is because I did a mission that gives me a buff on the next mission I do in this area. So I have plus damage and plus resolve in this dungeon area.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Killing me, game. You're killing me. I need money, but this stuff is too good to pass up. Okay. Can I even use what I dig up out of here? Probably not. 6 more fucking Ds. Killing me here. I'm just like I'm not willing to let those go. I mean, look at this. Fucking crazy amounts of loot right now. Alright. No, torches are for the last fight. They're for the hag fight to make the hag fight easier. And the hag is not an enemy I want to mess around with. If it goes smoothly, it can be great, but it's one of the ones you have the best chance of losing guys on, in my opinion. So I don't fuck around with the hag. Come on, every loot is 6 Ds. I mean, that's amazing, but it feels like so unlikely right now. Just because I don't have inventory space again. Collector, it's gonna be more inventory hogging stuff. It's ridiculous. What?
As the ghoulish collection scatters.
This is double highwayman, it's not actually recovery. We have to dump on the highwayman.
A devastating blow.
You can see the wheel damage buff kicking in, huh? Damn, he's not dead. I guess I should have swung on the other one. The other one has a damage buff. I thought it was the heal, but it wasn't. It was the damage buff, and I reacted accordingly. That's bad. It's a death's door.
On the brink, facing the abyss.
So he gains 5 accuracy, 20% damage, and 2 speed when he's on death's door. It's kind of dangerous that he gains speed on death's door. It's kind of a bad thing. As well as 20% resist to everything. And he's currently also running seal here, so he's at max resistance, which is 85% right now. I think it's actually, I think 80. I'm not sure if 85 is the max or not, but that's what he's sitting at right now. I don't think he gets a death's door debuff. That guy's dead to a dot. We don't have to worry about it. This Gyro can't do any damage. We do want some recovery though. I don't want this guy attacking again. That was a misplay, by the way, not killing him last round. We can heal, self-heal ourselves here. I'm curious what the damage range says it is, 13 to 25. And I don't see a Death's Door debuff, but we'll see. Yeah, it doesn't have the little skull icon, so it doesn't have negative. It's pretty good. Oh, he healed him before he fucking acted. I was not expecting that. It means an extra attack of the high winds.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its
I guess it
own.
could have been worse. It could have been the other one.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Scary, but not actual any danger there. I don't want him healing. Let's big heal.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Need money. I don't have inventory space for this key. I know that the next thing I interact with is going to be potentially a treasure room with a key. But what am I going to pick up that's going to replace this? All I can pick up is more money. That's, I guess, deeds, but... Fine. If I pick up 6 more deeds, I would keep those. Yeah. I think it was probably better to toss the key, especially if there's a fight here, than it was to cost the money. I think that's actually a slight mistake. Pretty minimal impacts mistake, but still a mistake.
Obliterated.
Not enough to kill him. He could act ahead of us. We're going to exacerbate that a little bit by stress healing. He did act ahead of us. We got immediately punished for it. All right. Oops. Stun. No need. Actually, there's no need to stun there. I could have self-healed. He can't act, so. We would like a heal here. Can swing for a crit, I suppose.
Well
Nice.
struck.
This loot is insane. Do I want 3 deeds or 12 crests? Did I turn on like plus deed mode somewhere? Like, is clearing out the Baron make everything just show up in my inventory? I mean, fuck. I just threw away so much good stuff. There's the other 3 deeds. The deed greed. Is there even a point opening this? Nothing I can take will improve my inventory. So I'm rolling on the chance that I open a, like, an orange item. I don't think I'm coming back this far though, so I guess we'll roll on that. Okay. I don't technically need shovels after that blockage. So maybe what I should have done is clear the blockage, backed up, use the shovels. Or toss the shovels. That would have been actually worthwhile.
Masterfully executed.
That was a mistake. I can't actually attack from this position. I guess he can attack from that position though. Okay. I was trying not to get the Jester debuff. I didn't want the minus damage debuff right before I take another fight here, which is why I didn't finale. Expedition's already a success. I should retreat. I don't think so. Double dodge is nice. Crit is not nice, of course.
About to break.
Nope, I was wrong. Because now this guy can't point blank. And I actually prefer him to point blank than I do him using any other ability. Now he'll rain a whips and I get a bunch of stress. Oh, single target punishment's okay. Kill him next round. Okay, he is taking 15 from that dot, so he is dead and gone. Self heal, and then stress heal here. Not stress heal, dot heal. That's an entire stack of gold. That's 1750 gold. That's a full fucking stack. It's just cruel and unusual at this point. There's nothing I can get rid of in here. All of this needs to happen. Fuck me, it hurts.
Impressive.
Still level 3. They may or may not have upped it. This is level 3 in full darkness. This is the first one we've done for this particular run, I believe. So, maybe. Make sure he misses his next round. Why can't you get bigger inventory? Because a large portion of the game is inventory management. They don't want you having bigger inventory.
A decisive pummeling.
Alright, gets back-to-back crits. The pain is real right now. Alright. We're not touching any more curios. We can potentially backtrack after the hag if we have enough food to do it. And actually, I made a mistake eating those 2 points of food. I didn't realize my food stack was at 10 or at 8 instead of 12. So I should have waited. Alright, this is our last fight before the hag. We would like to have full health coming out of this. Should probably have popped torch here, since there's no point in... Actually, I absolutely should have popped torch here. There's no point, and I'm going to. There's no point in worrying about loot because our inventory is full. So we should take the light for the lack of stress and the lack of damage from them.
A powerful blow.
Okay. Nice dodges. I'd like to get, I mean, this would be perfect for a Vestal right now. We'd top everybody up in about 1 second. But I want to avoid ending this immediately because I need some healing. Fine. Set to the dot. No action. Zero stress. Can you explain how the Shambler random encounters work with no light? Can it only happen in unscouted corridors or something? Kind of, yeah. So it's just for every tile you progress across, and I don't think it counts tiles with curios on it, but it might, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. For every tile you progress, you just have a % chance to get a shambler when you're at 0 light. And it changes based on which difficulty, which level dungeon you're in. So the level 1 dungeons, it's a very small chance. Level 3 dungeons, it's a bigger chance. And the level 5 dungeons, it's an even bigger chance. And it's fairly common in level 5 dungeons. If you go no light in level 5 dungeons at a medium length or longer, you almost always get one. So it's a pretty good, maybe like 75% of the time you're getting it there, and almost always in longs. So it's a pretty high percentage chance. So just be aware of that if you're doing that. Okay, we actually can camp now with this open. And we're going to, because we want to stack up damage buffs. I was considering only using, I mean, I don't need the stress heal. So
in tenuous firelight,
10% heal here is about 3.
Companionship.
It's probably better to actually feed them directly. So probably better to just full like that and then feed them directly. Why did I get 4 out of that? 10% of 30 is not 4. I guess it's doing that thing again where it's over 3. It's 3.1, so I get 4. Okay, I wonder if that's for all Darkest Dungeon calculations. Okay, let's grab the gold. Close that out. I want my buffs. We'll run Battle Trance and Sharpened Spear, and we'll run Dark Strength. Does it matter? Probably not. For the big numbers. What's remaining? 4. Don't have any diseases. Do I want to go first? Can give him a speed buff for 2. Or I can give a stress buff for everybody. Or an accuracy buff. I don't have an accuracy item here. It'd be really annoying to miss the hag, but the hag doesn't have any dodge that I know of. So probably Every Rose's Thorn is what we want to run here. Alright. Click it, because why not? We can get a night fight here. We didn't. Alright. Let's make sure our position's in the right order. I actually want, if it bleeds here, over Yop. And I want these ones, I think. Don't want Rain of Sorrows. So I guess I probably want Reclaim. I don't want any of these. I'm never going to use these abilities. Alright, we'll run that in the off chance I might someday use that, which I won't. And this is fine. Okay. We're about as prepared as we can possibly be for this fight. We're going to get our first failed trap disarm here in a moment. Nope, apparently not. We don't have any shovels left. I want light at full. Everybody have the correct abilities. Slice off is on. Iron Swan, and if it bleeds, punish him. And Abyssal Artillery, Sacrificial Stab. I think we're good here. Okay. Why not run Reclaim? The dot might help with the door. I guess that's true. I suppose if I'm not below 50%, because both of the other heals require 50%. I was thinking I'd just suffer and transfer the dot, but it's probably better. I don't know. This probably gives me more options. You're probably right. Okay, torches at full, and let's go to it. Welcome back, Jimmy Zalad. 4 months. Thanks for 3 sub. Alright, why are you going first? We'll never fucking know. Especially since that means the hag might go ahead of my jester now. What did you roll? Why are you in 9 speed? Oh, torch above 75. That's why. Still, 9 to 13. I don't want him. I want to be sacrificial stabbing, not abyssal artillerying the hag, so it's kind of annoying. Alright. Finale here. Casual 57 before. Half the health before, with no crit on that. If we had crit, we might have just killed it. Alright. We're tasting stew. No one likes stew. This fucking funky stew out of me. Alright. I mean, is it even worth if it bleeds in here? We'll get 6 points around on that. Is 35% of her damage 6 points? What does this do on average? It's 23, and what does this do? It's 30. Wait, that's 23 over 2, so 11.5, right? Yes, it's 11.5 average damage. What is this? 11.5 plus 6 is 17, and this is gonna be, I guess it would be actually plus 9. She will probably get 3 rounds. So what do we say? So that's 20 about, and this is gonna do 26, 13 or 36 is 18 rather. It's really fucking close. Does she have any resistances? She doesn't. She has more than 3 actions. She has 3 actions. If it bleeds, is better. If she doesn't, Iron Swan is better. These two are not gonna do anywhere near that damage. She probably has 3 actions. We'll go with that. That was the right math. Let's hope it was. Alright, I want to burn off the debuff here, so that's why I've been hoarding the herbs. Do the slice off for another dot. Oh, she resisted the dot. That's really obnoxious. And then a stab. A dodge. She does have 14 dodge, I guess. So. Well, compared to our first round, this was a pretty sad second round. Alright. More if it bleeds. She acts twice around, so she bleeds twice around, which is always nice. We're gonna do could Dirk Stab here, but I think slice off, stop resisting, please. There we go. 10 around, so she's dead pretty much before she acts. Well, 2 actions, I take it, unless we go here. So she'll get her 1 action. She's dead. No, she's taking 7. So we gotta hit her with this next one. And if we just kill her, we don't take another point of damage there. So, oops. Alright, we were nice and prepared. That finale hit at the beginning was great. Flagellant was almost to the point of taking damage. Got another blueprint out of that. It's crazy talk. Let's burn off the debuff. We can toss these now. I want that. We can toss the torches now.
As the light gains purchase,
they're both equal value.
Spirits are lifted.
This is probably higher value than anything else we'll get there. I was gonna leave this stuff. Which means I need to leave food. Alright. I don't even know if it's worth walking down for that at 750. Probably what I should do. What was this curio? No, I should probably just take the food here and call it a day. That turned out really nice and easy, exactly how we want it. Oh, this was not the curio I thought it was. I thought this was a... For the potential of 1,000 gold, do we want to walk 3 corridors? We really don't. I don't want the stress coming out of this. I think we're just going to leave as is. That's pretty successful. Okay. Came out with only 9,500 gold, which really isn't very much. We came out with 36 fucking deeds and 24 crests, which is a lot. Picked up Blasphemous Vial, got another 8 deeds out of that. That's really strong. Levels for everybody. We lost Eagle Eye, that's fine. Picked up Thick Blooded. Picked up Fear of Humans, which sucks. And Tuckered Out, which sucks. I need to get rid of both of those. Okay. Idle Helmmasters gain a resolve level.
They must be found out.
That's obnoxious. I don't want my hounds leveling.